Well, I'm back from my trip with this RV, with this little casita, and it looks like I have a casualty. One of the rivets has come out. So I found the rivet on the floor. It's this little guy right here. So I went and picked up a riveting kit from Harbor Freight, and I'm just waiting for a rivet kit from Casita Travel Trailers to arrive, which supposedly has all of the commonly used rivets that they use to hold this unit together. So when that arrives, I'm gonna try to put it all together, try to learn what to do, because I've never riveted before. I don't know exactly what happens. I do kind of like little things like this, little tools. I got into putting grommets on things a few years ago, which was really fun, looking for like tarps and things that needed grommets. I'm thinking this is probably a little more complicated. I can't find a lot of information. People say, yeah, you should just have a riveting kit, you should have a rivet gun, some spare rivets, and just do it. So I gotta figure this out. I gotta kind of learn how to rivet and sort of understand the mechanism going on. There it is. All right, it came. Here is my Casita riveting kit. I did pick up this riveter kit from Harbor Freight. I don't know if it has all the right parts to it, if it's for the size rivets that I need. I don't know. I don't understand. So far, the information from the forums and things has been a little iffy on what exactly happens. So I'm going to have to delve into some YouTube videos. Let's take a look at it though and kind of see what's going on. Kind of a lot of little parts. On the back side of this, look at this. All right, so, I mean, maybe I'm in over my head. People seem to think that this is sort of easy, not hard. I mean, it was cheap. It was like $15. Aha. Okay, so this is what we've got here. It's like an assortment of rivets, some of these white caps, which I could probably, order all these rivets separately depending on what I needed. This is kind of nice though. I mean, it's got the little nuts. You can see that go over the interior cap of the rivet, and then these white caps. And I know just from what I've seen that I'm going to need some silicone to sort of seal everything up when I put it, especially if it penetrates through to the exterior. We don't want any water coming in through the rivet hole. The white caps here where the rivets have penetrated into the interior, and then these little nuts here where the rivets go through to the outside. And of course the missing one right here. This I think is a pretty common first rivet to be your first casualty. So I've got all of these, looks like 1,000 different sizes of rivet. I've narrowed these down to sort of the right diameter. I'm thinking this one's probably too long. This one might be too short. I can't find any that are in between. I've got the nut here that I'm going to need, and I've got the little white cap and then the little washer. So I'm going to try this one, and we'll see if this one is long enough. It needs to penetrate both of the membranes and then expand inside of this nut to lock it all together. And what the rivet gun does is pull this down. This little ball will expand it and lock it into place. So I'll see if this is right. So after looking at a lot of YouTube videos, some of them were pretty explanatory, some of them were not so much. The best that I found was by a woman named Brook Rieman. She's got this little tiny channel, but she went into detail about how the rivets work, how you want to organize your sort of riveting kit, and really went into depth. So I'll leave a link to her channel in the description. Check it out. It's really sweet. You can learn a lot about riveting from her. What I discovered is that the rivet itself needs to go through and stick out 1.5 diameters through the final thing to have enough to be able to lock the nut into place. So I'm going to try and see if this will work. All right, so here's the rivet that I thought was closest. It does have a snug fit going in, so I know it's the right diameter. We're just gonna seat it in place. Oh, actually, I need to get that little plastic washer. So I'll do that before I actually put the rivet in permanently. But I just wanna see if maybe this is coming through to the inside the right amount. It looks like maybe it is about 1.5 diameters. There's a little bit of fluff around there. I think that's probably about right. I'm gonna go with that. And this helps if you have a second person. Actually, I think you need a second person. What you're gonna do on the inside is put this little nut right up against where the rivet's going to expand, and it should expand inside the nut and lock it into place. This little washer here is gonna be what holds the white end cap in place. So it's gonna go between the rivet and the camper. I've got a little bit of silicone. Oof. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply silicone to the underneath here and then to the other side of this little washer. Try to get a good seal. Alright, so give it a little twist inside here too. And we're going to give this a little twist so that we've got silicone both above and below, and this should be a watertight seal. Alright, so we're just gonna put this on, slide it all the way on here. I'm going to give it about 3 good squeezes. So okay, put it again. 2. All right, and put it down again. Okay, but I can probably just break it like this. Or not. Okay, there we go. Broken. And we've got a good rivet. And on the inside, nut is secure. Everything's good. We'll go put the end cap on the outside. Alrighty, and we got the end cap here. Just pop it right on. Good waterproof rivet replacement. Cool. Nice. I'll probably, as part of my seasonal upkeep, check all the rivets. This whole thing is kind of in rough shape on the outside. Whoever had this before put silicone on all the rivets that were here, but didn't have the fancy end caps that I do. So when I do it, I'll do a little neater job. All right, guys, thanks for helping me figure that out. I think I can replace rivets now, which is kind of a new little skill. stops of key parts. All right. You got about 6 inches now. Okay, inch it back. Inch it. One more. There you go. Maybe a little more. There we go. It's not necessary, but I like this Blaster lithium lube for the hitch. Just keeps it from squeaking and clunking around so much. Good to go. Looks like I need to back a little more. Maybe not. Oh, just pop it on. Pop it. Yeah, get it. Oh. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, that was satisfying.
That was satisfying. Now this. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Get these little chains.
Do those pop off in bumpy road?
They keep it from, if anything happens here, it's still connected to the frame of the truck over here.
7-pin connection?
7-pin connection here. Brake controller. So now we're hitched. We can bring this little guy up. Sweet.
It sounds like a kindergarten classroom.
I know, I probably need a lithium lube in this.
Oh, that just comes right out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have another one of these, but it's got a wheel on it.
Ooh.
That feels dangerous. Right. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up.